Good morning, good morning. It's Eileen online. I am on the bus. I am exiting the bus. Thank you. You have a great day. Hey, Long Beach. It's Jerlene, and I'm live. So I am on Wardlow. I just got off the bus. So I just got off the bus, y'all. I am at almost at the edge of Long Beach before you get into Carson. Like, I believe Carson is like the next light down. But I am on Wardlow. I am near the railroad tracks. I don't know if you can see in the distance. Encampment down there under the railroad tracks. This is Long Beach, y'all. I'm still in Long Beach. So again, I am at Wardlow. Yeah, so it is 6:43. I got like 25 minutes to make it back down to the lower West Side. So anyway, I'm still continuing the conversation about the West Side Promise, walking the West Side of Long Beach. Yes, today I took the Long Beach Transit bus to get up here. I was not getting on that bike again, y'all. That bike yesterday, that was like terrifying. But now I gotta figure out how to get across the street. So I decided to come up here to start my walk, to continue the conversation about the West Side Promise, to show and demonstrate the different parts and elements of the West Side. The city of Long Beach has started the mayor of Long Beach has something called the West Side Promise initiative. That's supposed to be a 10-year commitment to the West Side. But I'm telling you that the West Side Promise is a lie. A lie to community. It's not even a broken promise. It's a promise to developers. So yeah, I'm at the railroad tracks, and I believe whoever owns these railroad tracks is responsible for this. But this is still Long Beach. So again, I'm on Wardlow. I'm going to start my trek back south, but I did want to weave through some neighborhoods up here. Many people don't realize that this area is Long Beach. Yes, you're still in Long Beach. So right over there, some of you may use this on-ramp to get onto the 405 freeway or get onto the 710 freeway, because you can get on the 405, hop on the 710 right here. I use this on-ramp at least 3-4 days a week. So earlier this week, I was actually down way 2 miles away from here at Seabright. This is Seabright. Oh Lord, I'm trying to flip the camera. At the top part of Long Beach. So I'm actually going to walk through this neighborhood. Again, I want people to see what our community looks like. The West Side is a vast neighborhood, differing neighborhoods, different elements of our community. And when the city of Long Beach issued its West Side Promise, they only used data on a slither of the, oh wow, sorry, I got distracted. Plum tree on a slither of Santa Fe Avenue, which I believe is not, it really distorts the image of what the West Side looks like. It distorts the image. And when I say what it looks like on paper, on data. And so they've created this plan off of false information. So anyway, like I said, I'm walking, showing people what it really looks like. Now, this area up here actually lived on the other side of Santa Fe of this same area. So I am walking down the cutest little street right now. And it's a little street, by the way. It looks like it's a one-way street. But the point is, there's residents. There's people who live here. And a comment that was made in one of the promotional documents put out by the city of Long Beach was someone said, oh, the West Side is not a glamorous part of Long Beach. It's mostly industrial. Well, that's a lie. It's not mostly industrial. It's mostly industrial south of PCH. It's mostly residential north of PCH. And I am 2 miles north of PCH right now doing this little walk. So for folks who have been hanging tight with me, thank you. I've been trying to do this in bite sizes. The reality is I'm not going to be able to walk every single street. And my thing was I won't be able to walk every street, but I can at least walk past every street. And so I've been walking past different intersections. Right now I'm actually walking up on Santa Fe. So yesterday I began my journey on the other side of Santa Fe. So right now I'm coming up on the back side of Fantastic Burgers and Angel Food Donuts. I love Angel Food Donuts. I ain't getting no donut today, y'all. But if I was getting a donut today, it would be an Angel Food Donuts. Drive-through, okay? They still got drive-through. My favorite used to be the turkey and cheese croissants. I think it was turkey and cheese. Maybe back in the day it was ham. I don't eat ham anymore. But so here it is. I'm on the back side of Santa Fe. So if you notice, I just walked out of a residential area. Good morning. And now I'm at the donut shop. Now, Tom's Burgers over here. Back in the day, Tom's had soft serve ice cream. They don't have it anymore. Back in the day, soft serve ice cream. And sadly, one of our members of our unhoused community, we got the 76 station. Now, something about the 76 station. It wasn't always a 76 station, but it was a gas station. And I used to live in that building right over there. My daddy, my mama, my auntie, whoever would send us over to the store over here to gas station to buy cigarettes. Like, no lie, y'all. Like, they would send us with a note to buy cigarettes. But you want to know something that was really interesting about that? We never tried to smoke them. We never tried to smoke them. But our parents would send us to the store to buy cigarettes. Now, I don't know if y'all remember way back when, that business on the other side of the street. It used to be a Hostess, it was Hostess, but it was where they had like their old produce, and you could go in there and you could buy anything Hostess in there. Do y'all remember that? My favorite were the Zingers. So again, another street. Okay. So again, residential. Yesterday when I walked, or when I was on the bike, I went past what I said was Tanaka Park. Tanaka Park is like on the end of that block going north. So the Fisherman's Lodge, this has been here forever. I don't know if I've ever been in here, but I know that this has been a polling center for a voting polling center for years. I do know they're active doing events and activities. We have storefront churches, more residential. What I'm coming up on to my right, okay, so there's a motel, hotel, Holiday Inn. Well, it's not a Holiday Inn, but motel, hotel. The liquor store. Now, that liquor store has been there forever. Another store that as a kid we'll walk down to, buy now laters and chiclets, that's what they call. Another residential area. So again, I am still walking the west side. I took a bus all the way up. I thought it was a little bit smarter than trying to get to a destination on feet and then trying to get back, because I was wearing myself out. Coming up on a mobile home park. So this mobile home park has been here as long as I can remember. It used to be called a trailer park. I guess that's not the proper term anymore. I don't know if I've ever been in there. Now, I always wanted to go in there. You know why? Because I always wanted to own a mobile home. So, crossing. A lot of folks coming up out of there. So, the Windward Village. So, I don't know what the demographics is in there. Hold on, let's see if I can get a view at all. Hold on, people. I don't know if y'all can see anything. I can't see anything. But I thought I'd try. So last week, I started my walk about 2 blocks south of here. And I'm going to walk past there. And I'm actually going to probably stop the commentary and start again. There's going to be like a part 2. Just because I don't want this to be super long. But one thing that I was just like the goal and objective of this is to give people a greater perspective of what my community looks like. It's not perfect. And there's a lot of things that need to be resolved. There's a lot of areas that need some care and attention. And what prompted me to begin this commentary was the city of Long Beach constantly putting out this promotional piece about a festival to celebrate the Westside Promise. that's happening on Saturday to celebrate 2 years of accomplishments. And my question is, what are we accomplishing? So, for example, this is what we're looking at. Now, sadly, the owner of this property, and I just walked past the strawberry place, passed away. I think someone else resumed the property. But if you want some good strawberries, when the strawberry stand is open, you should go buy them there. From the west side, again, more apartments. So, again, when the city did its demographic research, it only took data off of this corridor. And the data came back and said, y'all po. We do have people who are lower socioeconomic tax bracket. Ooh, look, bus. It's actually, I think, the bus I just got off of. So I am, again, walking. Now, any of y'all can do this yourself. If you ain't ever drove down Santa Fe, come drive down Santa Fe. Don't be surprised by the car speeding down Santa Fe, though. Don't be surprised. Because yesterday when I was on a bike, when I got about right here to this area over here, I actually had to pull over because the cars were moving too fast. So I'm going to bring this to an end, and I'm going to start again. Actually, I'm going to walk over here. Hold on. Walk to the end of the street. I want y'all to see what the end of Long Beach looks like. So actually, I'm walking down cute little street. Cute little homes. Just remember, people live here, okay? We are more than what people want to believe. But what I'm doing, I'm walking up on, I believe, Southern California Edison owns this here. But this is on the back side. So we're talking about environmental issues. I don't know what kind of environmental impact this type of contraptions have upon our health and well-being. I don't know if anybody has any information or research. But one thing about it, this property is being used for multiple purposes. If you notice, there's corn going there. Something vine, looks like maybe cucumber, squash, I don't know, that's on the ground. But this property is, I don't see a label, but I believe it's owned by the electric company, which would be Southern California Edison in our area. Ooh, pretty flowers. I don't have time to take pictures today. I gotta keep moving. So, today, if you've watched this far, is the ribbon cutting ceremony for the $2.45 million playground at Silverado. I'm gonna be there. Are you gonna be there? You should come. Guess what? Bring your kids. Oh, you can't bring your kids because your kids are gonna be in school because they're generally in school at noon. But guess what? So is my kid. But my kid homeschools. Ah! So anyway, I'm walking down Santa Fe. Ooh, pretty flowers. Okay, y'all gotta stop and do a screenshot of this. So that is what you call a bougainvillea. They're so beautiful. They are a beast to maintain, though. But you want to talk about safety. Now, this person just ran the light. Now, this light right here, it's a double light. It's a double light. Someone just ran the light. Now, that's normal. That's normal. So we talk about street safety. This is how people get run over. Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay, so I'm actually going to bring this to an end. I'm going to start it up again. My goal is to walk all the way back to my side of town. If I have any thoughts or anything, I'm going to share. I am going to do a sneak peek at the park. I will be going live again, but I need to get there. So, see y'all in a bit with part 2. Later.